Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits and the No Pants Show. My name is Richard. I'm coming to you today from, well, right along US-1. I took a little bit of a shortcut. We're on our US-1 road trip, day 2. Yesterday got derailed by weather, but we found sun. We did go north a little bit on highways, but we're jumping back on US-1. We're in the Treasure Coast area, Port St. Lucie area. Good news is, ice maker is now making ice. It's the spare ice maker. I had to go by pick up, and yes, it's Chick-fil-A ice, so we can continue on with our little road trip. Bad news is, I gotta throw out, well, not throw out, I gotta return the other ice maker that didn't work since day 1. So I'm gonna get that return done. I'm at a UPS store right off of US-1, get that going, and then get back to US-1, headed north. Our goal tonight is St. Augustine, and within a little more than 24 hours, within a little more than 24 hours from now, we're hopefully gonna be out of the state of Florida by tomorrow afternoon, by day 3 afternoon. So stick around, let me get rid of this ice maker and we'll continue on US-1. Now what's funny is some of you might be asking where the power for the ice maker is coming from. Well, it's coming from solar panels on the roof. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump back on US-1. We've got a hotel tonight. Not passing out in the back of the Tesla again. That'll be for tomorrow night. Tonight, staying at a hotel in St. Augustine, Florida, and I'm gonna put in that address. Booked it on Airbnb, reasonable rate. So I'm gonna get that in, and we're gonna get going towards St. Augustine, which will be our last stop in Florida. But we might stop and see some things on the way because it's a road trip. So of course, see, one of the things we gotta do is we have to say avoid highways, and then things get a lot more interesting. Rockledge, Florida. So we have 2 hours and 8 minutes if we're avoiding highways to Rockledge, Florida. And you see that's just kind of, that's going right up US-1. So no, we can just stay on US-1 and go to the Cape. My mom's texting me. Let's see. I think we'll just go to the Cape instead. Not sure. We'll ride up US-1, see where we're at. Oakley dokley. So we're back at US-1. Bit of a diversion, but guess what we got now? We got sunlight. We have not rain. We have sunlight. Back at US-1. If I get a mile marker, I'll give you one. But if I'm guessing, actually I don't have to guess. I can take a look. Let's see, we're stopped. Key West. KEY. Key West, Florida. 210 miles, but that's as the crow flies. So from Key West to here, it would be a 6-hour drive, 280 miles. That's on 95. Let's avoid, we're avoiding highway, yeah. So we should be at like mile marker 280 right now, which is not awful. It's not great either. It's currently 11:30 in the morning. We're gonna get a lot of miles north, but currently 11:30 in the morning. On day 2, 11:36. Back on to US-1. Yes, that was the goal always. Stick to US-1, but US-1 was a flood zone and a disaster down in Miami yesterday, so I had to avoid it and get slightly behind. But I think we're still on a pretty good route. See you soon. Well, let's be clear. We ain't doing anything outside in Florida today. We got a slight reprieve from the rain to get going. You see, there's US-1 and Gardenia Avenue, US-1 North. I think right now we're headed to the Wizard of Oz Museum, which is closing and moving to Orlando. But let's, I've never been there. Wizard of Oz and Van Gogh is the next place that I'm looking at. The rain's so bad, even full self-driving is degraded. Yeah. Unfortunately, we deal with the cards we're dealt. I'm more than awake enough to drive in this today, and we have committed to a hotel in St. Augustine. So yeah, once we get to St. Augustine, we'll hit some breweries and stuff like that. Even though it's a Tuesday night, we shall do it. Got my cup filled with ice I made. Yes, we are efficient, even though the solar panels are not going to do too well today. Gonna find some lunch on the way to Wizard of Oz, but we'll see what we got. I'm kind of feeling barbecue. Let's find some lunch on the way to Wizard of Oz. Ugh. This weather. Gotta get out of Florida. Alright, so Grok just helped me find a stop, which is called Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum. I don't know much about it. I might ask Grok a little bit about it, but we're navigating there. 12 miles away, yep. US Highway 1, yep, it's on US 1. Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum. That'll be our first stop at 12:45. So that's 47 minutes away. We'll definitely check out the Wizard of Oz thing too. For right now, let's check out Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum. Let's see what it is. What's in Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum?
Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum, mainly in Key West and Sebastian, Florida, showcases real shipwreck treasures like gold and silver bars, coins, emeralds, jewelry, cannons, and navigational tools from wrecks such as the Nuestra Senora de Atocha and Santa Margarita. You'll also find exhibits on the 1622 fleet, slave ships like Henrietta Marie, and maritime history with interactive displays.
That sounds fun. How much is admission?
For the main Mel Fisher Maritime Museum in Key West, adults are $17.50, kids 6 to 12 are $8.50, and under 6 is free. The smaller Sebastian location is cheaper at $8 for adults, $6 for seniors, $4 for kids 5 to 12.
That seems good. Thank you very much, Grok.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
So Mel Fisher's Treasures is where we're headed. See you there. Unless I find something along the way that looks cooler first. You know what? Change in plans. I just saw a sign that says there's the National Navy SEAL Museum. That seems kind of interesting. Let's stop by the National Navy SEAL Museum. I'm not sure how big it is, anything about it. Well, maybe it'll tell me about it. Well, we're going to turn automatically. It's only about 2 miles off of 2.4 miles off of US 1. It's actually on A1A. So it is within our calculated spectrums. So we shall take A1A. Hopefully. We're going to get to the right in a second. It's like Tesla doesn't know it's raining or something. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's check out the National U.S. Navy SEALs Museum. Because that's the point of a road trip. National Navy SEAL Museum on A1A. Okay. Please pay attention to the road. Alright. We'll take A1A, which parallels US 1 Navy SEAL Museum. And we'll take it from there. Plans change, routes change. We'll always stay on track for 7:30 arrival in the hotel in St. Augustine. That's our only thing. It's a hotel in St. Augustine tonight. And hopefully getting out of Florida sometime tomorrow. Day 2. Let's keep going. That's the fun part about a road trip. You can always decide to change path at any time. And kind of amusing, well, kind of amusing for one of my live stream watchers. We are at Juanita Avenue. Juanita, that one's for you. For one of my my commenters that comments all the time, we're at Juanita Avenue. Gotta pay attention. There's a lot of construction right here, and Tesla and construction, they're not friends. I think it's kind of funny. A bunch of people must be looking for something to do. There was a sign a couple miles back on US 1 that said Navy SEAL Museum this way, and yeah. It's a wet day outside. We're still in St. Lucie County. So this is actually a beach. Flag color red. Dangerous conditions. Large surf and seaweed. Stay near the shore. Flag color red, not double red. No fishing. No dogs. Fishing goes south. Here, let's just take a look at the beach real quick. Navy SEAL Museum's back this way. But yeah, it's a this is A1A, St. Lucie County. Fort Pierce, I believe, is where we are right now. Place I've been to on the Turnpike many times, and on 95 many times, but never on A1A and US. Ooh, the weather looks nasty. Let's take a look. I don't think it needs to be out on the beach. I think that's why the Navy SEAL Museum's got the crowds today. Just say, oh my. Yeah, flag's red, not double red, just red. Red means caution. 2 red would mean closed, as per the sign back there. Yeah. I don't want to get any more sand anywhere. Yeah. That's I don't think there's any swimmers out there. At least there's not sharks in the water. I'm gonna go check out the Navy SEAL Museum. Depending on the length of today's video, Navy SEAL might get its own little video. Give a little wrap up. Grok was saying, I don't know if I recorded this part, Grok was saying it's $16 for admission. So we'll pay our $16 and we'll go check out the Navy SEAL Museum here in, I believe, Fort Pierce, Florida. As we continue to make our way north. We got about a half an hour here, if that. Stay tuned. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty interesting, not something I've seen. Like, they could flip up the lifeguard sign. If there's no lifeguard on duty, versus if there's a lifeguard on duty. See, no lifeguard. It just says no lifeguard. Well, you can see the lifeguard was there with 1 red flag, which is high hazard. Let's get indoors. We'll go check out the National Navy SEAL Museum. Because it's indoors, it's gonna rain again in a few minutes. Welcome to Florida, this time of year at least. National Navy SEAL Museum. Only service dogs are allowed. Sign a waiver for using obstacle course. Let's check in. Only service dogs. Okay. Yes, there's a whole obstacle course and everything like that. The only easy day was yesterday. Alright. A little crazy obstacle course and everything like that. We won't be doing that. Let's go check out this Navy SEAL Museum. Alright, so we rushed to that museum about the Navy SEAL Museum because I got a hotel booked in St. Augustine and I gotta make it there, preferably before sundown. You can see there's the frog man right there. But, okay. Oh, thought she was leaving. They got a basic training course and other stuff like that. A lot of stuff outside that you can see. I showed you the inside for a good 20 minutes in a separate video, but yeah, quite a cool stop if you're in the area. See that big old speedboat that's going to be slippery as hell to go up on, so I will not be going up on it. But there are people up in it. Got a training course, youth course at own risk. But it's time to get back on the road. Back on US-1. I don't know what we're going to hit next. I think we'll ride A1A for a bit until we can reunite with US-1. So, stay tuned for that. And see you when I give you the next update. Day 2. Thought the weather was getting better. It didn't get much better. I don't think. Let's get on the road. Let's get moving. I got a fun drink. I'll show you the fun drink I got. So, see you later, cola. Knock, knock. Who's there? America. At the end. That's Osama bin Laden. Yeah. Pure cane sugar. That was a fun little souvenir. Gonna chill it down in the fridge in the back of the Tesla, and we'll give it a try later. See you guys in the next stop. Hopefully the weather holds up. Hopefully. Deal with this. Also fun. I already spoiled the secret the other day. The car is coming back on a train, but this can't come back on the auto train because it's got the gull wing doors. But a traditional car or truck actually can, including orange Tesla. So let us jump back in the car, head back north again. Unfortunately, we got to cut today a little bit short because I made a reservation in St. Augustine. We're gonna do all the St. Augustine stuff, other than the drinking stuff, we'll do tomorrow. So, see the next stop? Oh, it's funny, I just drove by another beach that's got the 2 red flags out. So I guess part of this is really closing down. 2 red flags at the beach. Just saying. So that means don't even think about going in the water. Still rainy. We're on A1A. We're intersecting A1A and US1. If you remember, kind of introduced both of them yesterday. A1A is the more oceanside road, at least in Florida, and then US1 is the actual highway. So they intersect. The Navy SEAL Museum was on A1A. We're going back to US Highway 1 for Mel Fisher's Treasures. Again, looking for interesting places to go. You'll be the judge if they're interesting or not. But Mel Fisher's Treasures. Mel Fisher has a treasure museum down in Key West. This is the satellite location in Sebastian, Florida. So as we go up, we'll check out Mel Fisher's Treasures. All right, so now I'm stopping at a stop. Please keep commenting on stuff that you guys want to see or is local to you, and I'm happy to meet up with you if we can. But Paridolia Brewing Company. So this is open. It has food. Let's go check out Paridolia Brewing Company. Do a quick flight here real quick. And yeah, so we're still in St. Lucie County. It's taking a while to get out of. But after this, we're gonna go head up a treasure museum, other stuff like that. So, okay. No table service outside. Okay, let's go check it out. Paridolia Brewing Company. So we got a thing of 6 here from Paridolia, right? That's how we pronounce it. Paridolia. Again, one of you guys recommended it, and we got a skateboard flight right here. Paridolia Brewing Company. Skateboard flight comes on a skateboard. We got a turkey pesto sandwich as well. That's secretly one of my favorite sandwiches. They had gyro. They have a Philly cheesesteak. They've got all that. But we've got the Chippy Throwdown Irish Red. It's a delicious malt-forward Irish ale that'll have you raising eyebrows and wanting another glass. Has a light, refreshing, toasted taste with caramel and toffee flavors. It's good. It's very good. Particularly I'm more of an American amber person myself. I think they have something on this flight board that I've got. I got a six taster. Then we're gonna go over to Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum after this, I think. Isn't there a treasure museum like somewhere right here, like one shopping center over or something?
If you go down to the Indian River Boulevard,
I
think that's Indian River Drive.
Yeah, that's Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum.
Walk, you'll see it. It's the one painted across from the
Okay.
ramp, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's a treasure museum around here.
Yeah.
I was just stopping for lunch at not fast food. Then the next one up is Bella. I wrote it. I tried to fill out a flight card properly. Is Mel's Gold Ale named after the Mel's Treasure thing? Okay. Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, okay. Now that makes sense now.
And the 32958, the hazy, our top one there.
That's the zip code here, right?
Used to be the post office.
This used to be the post office where we are? Wow. Did they move like somewhere around here? Or?
They left, and then I guess an Ace Hardware moved in, and then we took
And then
over
this
after.
took over after an Ace Hardware. Must be a huge building in the back if there was an Ace Hardware here, no? It's a tiny Ace Hardware?
Yeah, it's a tiny one.
Oh, okay. What is the Bella? Oh, Bella is the Italian Pilsner. The Bella Birra. Not the Birra Moretti, Bella Birra.
Oh, yeah.
It's an Italian Pilsner. Next up, we've got Gold. Oh, yeah, Mel's Gold Ale. Who would have thunk that we chose Mel's Gold? And we're going next to Mel's Gold Museum, which is right down the way. It's weird how timing works out sometimes, isn't it? It's a good ale. A little soapy on the backwash. Teddy. Where's Teddy? Chippy. Oh, thanks again, Teddy. It's a crisp, clean. It's a lager. Number 4. Between those two, let's water it up. Okay. Golden ale, lager should be similar. like the lager a little bit more. Then we got Shakedown. It's a red IPA. I would assume more of an what's a red IPA? I read red. I don't like IPAs, and I like that one. I like that one, and I don't like IPAs. And the last one, but not least, is their blueberry, which is not blue. It's called Blueberry Cobbler. It's a sour. Thank you very much. And we got our panini. Thank you. Ooh, this looks good. Take a picture of it before I in there. Boink, boink. All right. Now, where my fascination comes with turkey and pesto is I used to have a crepe all the time. They got rid of it. I just think, that's good. There's a thing called Bistro on 5 on Celebrity Cruises, which they turned into Sushi on 5. My favorite crepe was the pesto crepe. Turkey pesto crepe. That was the best. But that's not good. So, Paridolia. It used to be an Ace Hardware. Before that, it was the post office for 32958. Kind of cool. You know, these are the kind of cool places I'll actually kind of keep recommending, because that'll keep us finding cool shit. Literally, someone told me via email or chat or something to come to Paridolia, and I'm here. And it's good. No complaints. Finish this on my own and keep moving on to Mel's Treasure Museum coming up next. You know, I do love, I'm in the bathroom and someone has a picture of what it looks like when I drink too much. I'd say that's pretty accurate, if I do say so myself. Right, so the day is still kind of sort of sucking here, to be honest with you. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum. Now, there's one of these in Key West, and there's one of them here up in Sebastian. So we're going to go check out Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum. Probably have a separate video on that, unless it's not at least 8 minutes long. So, discover today is the day. There's a treasure chest and everything like that. Yeah, he's got a big one of these in Key West that I've been to before, but it's just kind of an interesting thing. Check out the other. Now just see here. The first 2 rough days to our 10-day or so road trip. That's all I'm saying. See you in a bit. Well, that treasure museum was cute. You can't really beat it for $8. Nothing crazy. They didn't have the gold bar there anymore. You used to be able to pick up a gold bar. That exhibit is currently under maintenance. But we're going to continue going north on US-1. So stick around for even more fun, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's head north on US-1. You stick around for some more fun. No idea where we're stopping next. We'll have to see. All right, so we're in Melbourne, Florida right now, and this kind of seems a bit like A1A. It's right on the water. Sometimes US-1 and A1A become one. But we're still on US-1 here. Should be. Yep. I'm still on 1. Right by Melbourne, Florida. And we're headed to a supercharger slightly off in Rockledge, Florida. And then we'll continue our way up. Oh my. We got a while to go. A while to go. But we're going to charge, take a little nap, so we got some fuel for later when we get to St. Augustine. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm charging for about 15-20 more minutes. I'm thinking about, a little bit, going north for a bit, then cutting over to 95. You might say, why? Well, there's 2 Buc-ee's. There's one in Daytona I want to hit up. Not that far. One in Daytona, and then one when I'm going back to St. Augustine. So, I think what I'll do is I'm going to cut over to 95 to catch Daytona. I'm going to cross in Daytona. I'll be brutally honest. Cross in Daytona, hit the Daytona one, hit the St. Augustine one, then cut back to 1, where where my hotel is. Why? Because we have to make a slight diversion for Buc-ee's, and I'd rather not make the diversion twice, plus still weather and everything like that. I know, seems like it's cheating. I don't think it is, but, you know, it's also not the prettiest weather right now. So, I'm going to actually let the Tesla get up to 100% charge. It's about 70% right now. It actually said, I just got a message a minute ago saying, I'm good to return, I'm good to go back. I'd just rather not get to Daytona with no charge. So 20 minutes to charge limit. Got 182 miles on it right now, which is the equivalent of 73%. But we'll let him charge up, her charge up, while we're let jump in the Winn-Dixie. I'm making some ice. I'll be back. Stay tuned. We're going to Buc-ee's. So for those of you who are like, hey, why do you need an ice maker? I like to have an ice maker so I can put stuff, ice in my cup. So I can put ice in my cup. I need 2 hands to open the cup. And then we got nugget ice, Chick-fil-A ice. Come on. Gotta love a little Chick-fil-A ice in your drink. I think we're gonna head up US-1 a little bit, and then we'll cut over to Buc-ee's. There's 2 Buc-ee's. There's one in St. Augustine. Well, there's one in Daytona and one in St. Augustine. We're gonna cut over the Daytona Buc-ee's, because yeah, and then we'll ride 95 from Daytona until St. Augustine, and then back to US-1. So yeah, we're gonna do an hour of 95 cheating again, just so that we can get to the hotel at a reasonable hour. I will tell you, I'm not gonna pre-book anything for the rest of the trip other than my last Baltimore thing that I already have booked, because it makes it too hard to not have time to explore. But hopefully we can get checked into our hotel in St. Augustine, then go out exploring. I'm giving myself 20 minutes in each Buc-ee's. 20-minute Buc-ee's run in each of the 2 Buc-ee's. I'll take that. I'll take you along with that. That's always fun. Stay tuned. All right, so we left US-1, a little diversion from US-1 to go to Buc-ee's. We're just gonna hit one Buc-ee's. The Daytona Buc-ee's. Yep. Again, it's like always be charging. It's like always be closing from the what's the name of that? The Wolf of Wall Street, I think. Standard sales bro talk. We're gonna go to Buc-ee's, Daytona. Give myself till the car gets to 80%. Then we're gonna head back on US-1, and we're gonna head towards our hotel. But I'm gonna see if we can find some fun stuff along the way, because it is an actual hotel. It's not an Airbnb tonight, so we can arrive at whatever time. So find some breweries, some other fun stuff along the way. Let's do it, right? See how long we got the Buc-ee's. We have 35 minutes to full. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and we'll do a quick Buc-ee's exploration. Show you what I like, what I don't like as much. I like a lot of things. But that restroom, my big old water drink, is called my name. I will say that is very new at the Buc-ee's. There's like a light, like a parking lot, tells you if there's anybody. And yeah, there's only 2. There's Daytona Beach and St. Augustine, which are like an hour from each other. An hour on the normal road, and on US-1 about an hour and 20. We'll find a lot more useful things on US-1. This could be our one chance to hit a Buc-ee's. I do love that they have, artwork that you can buy in the bathrooms. We're now filming in the bathroom. Let's take a look. New birthday cake cookie bites. Cookies and cream cookie bites. Those actually have cinnamon roll pretzels. Oh damn. Cookies and cream flavored pretzels. Granola mints. A mini, it's not mints. Could be. You could see that as mints. You're reading the first and last letter. Those overbites have been new for years. But I agree. Those are brisket on board. They just put brisket on board. There's some brisket on the board. Fresh brisket on the board. And they got a whole bunch of different cookies. Stuff like that. Got cookies. Cheesesteak burrito. I remember when this stuff used to be affordable. I hate to say inflation's hit Buc-ee's hard, but it used to be like $4. Now it's $9. Cuban sandwich. Dill pickle aioli. They charging that $8-9. Yep, $8.49. I've not seen chicken and fries before. Beaver sauce chips. You get some free sauce. Sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. Alright. We'll look at the food in a second. Also, it's funny, they have a tortilla machine that makes tortillas. I don't think they're making tortillas right this second. They actually make all the tortillas in-house. Mostly automated machine. Alright. The one Buc-ee's I'm going to. Let's see what they got shirt-wise. Any new Buc-ee shirts. I'm not a baseball fan. That'd be cool if I was. Look at Buc-ee's baseball jersey. And look, I mean, $30. Embroidered. That says Florida. We're only going to hit one more of these. I think in Georgia, we're going to hit one of them. So we'll skip the, I usually go double buck. Whew, they're keeping this store frigid. I already have both of those shirts, yeah. Yeah, I already have both of those shirts. Oh, unfortunately, and those shirts too. I got those with me. Those I don't. I have at least that one with me. It needs some laundry. I usually have the Roosevelt shirts. Let's see where we're at time-wise. 30 minutes to charge limit. Okay. That's not bad. That is a new Hawaiian shirt. This should be pretty reasonably priced. Yeah.
They don't make them like this
All right.
Heck, I don't think they even carry the parts.
Yeah. 2X. 3X probably too big on me. Take a picture of the design. I think they have a matching bathing suit, but I'm not a fan of the matching bathing suit. Color with water space. Oh, color with water. Space. Color with water. Space. And design. It's actually like, oh, it is space themed. They thought ahead. We're also just slightly above Canaveral. So, that could make, pretty good sense too. Those they only have in kids sizes. I do like that one. I do like that one if they make it adult sizes. But yes, Switchy. And a Buc-ee's. Alright. I'll be back with you in a second. I'm going to send some quick messages. See if people want some Buc-ee shirts. I think I like this one. I like that one. But it's a little low rise. See if this one's a little higher rise. No, they just kind of let the chest hair hang out. That's why I'm not a fan. I'm going to go with not a fan. Unfortunately. Just too much chest hair. I mean, they're natively like here. I don't know. I will decide. Alright, I'm going to shop around for a minute without the camera. Really shouldn't have done that with one hand. Shop around for a minute without the camera on. And then I should be able to get going from here. And we'll find something on the way into the hotel. We'll see. Alright, so it seems like the tortilla machine's working again. Oh, except for the two that are jammed there. See, it goes down, and then down, and then down. And it goes into the box. Boink. So they lay them out to dry. Oh, too cool. See, there's the tortilla. Drop those down. One of them got a little extra crispy. Cute. So far, I decided to get one of the shirt, get some cheese, get some pickles. Probably get a Dr. Pepper Slurpee. This is one of the only places you can get a Dr. Pepper Slurpee. I'm going to skip the barbecue because I think I'm going to find better barbecue going north. I love Buc-ee's barbecue. I'm going to go up US-1. We're going to find far better barbecue. I could be totally wrong, but I do think we will. Where was the what's new thing? Oh, it's over the bathroom. The cinnamon roll pretzel seemed pretty aight. There is a line to get out of here right now. Buc-ee goes to school. $14.99 for a book. Okay. So we got dark chocolate, peanut butter pretzels. Dark chocolate peanut butter pretzels? No, the weird one was cinnamon roll pretzels. Cinnamon roll pretzels. Actually coming out with a pretty light Buc-ee haul. And cookies and cream cookie bites. That's gonna be about it. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get my drink. Actually, I'm gonna stay away from the drink today. So I got garlic flavored pickle chips, candied pickle chips. These are only like $1 a piece. I think they're testing the market. Pretzels, some cheese, and cookies and cream cookie bites. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, I'll probably get my Dr. Pepper. Now, here's the funny thing. We're gonna get right back on US-1 headed north, and we're gonna see, we'll ask Grok. Be like, Grok, what's here headed north on US-1? Maybe they'll have something fun for us to stop by. It's only 6 o'clock, so we'll see. I don't think I've ever walked out of a Buc-ee's for under 50 bucks. It was $45.66 is my total. I have some of these. I don't have the umbrella. The chair umbrella is, it's actually cute for $5.97. The Buc-ee's chair umbrella. Deciding. I have the sofa. Technically clip onto that. Tailgate chair. Chair umbrella. Uh-oh. I may be going back in. I think I am. Let me go get that chair umbrella. Then we'll get on our way. Well, like I said, I never get out of here for under 50 bucks. $12 in umbrellas after tax. I'd like $57. But I have the chair. I have the sofa already. It's gonna be a hot summer. Might as well get some Brolies for them. And their Buc-ee's done and they clamp on. I'm sure I can find other uses for them. Back to the car, and we shall go back to US-1. All right, I wanted to note at 6:11 on day 2, we've got a total of 440 miles so far. Not great, not awful. That's why we got some extra time. 440 miles from the southernmost point. Maybe sideways we went a little bit more. 451. Little east-west stuff. But 440 should be the mile marker that we're at on US-1 right now. And 451 is what we've driven. So we're doing pretty good. Staying to the plan. Let's go out to US-1, see what's there. I will say the definite winner here, the cinnamon roll pretzel. That'll be around for a while. I don't only have the cinnamon roll, they're dusted in brown sugar too. Those are done. Can't have too many of them. Or else I'll have to go back to a 3X. So, we'll hold it off for now. Those are good. Alright. We're almost back to US-1. And then we're going to come on and ask Grok to find some cool shit. I'm considering going out in town after I get to the hotel, I want to Uber there. Because I don't want to drive after that. If I'm staying in a hotel. Oh, it's a drinky drink. I might go live later. But I want to see if I can find some places on the way to the hotel. A place or two. A brewery to do a flight at. Because a lot of the stuff over at the hotel is open until 2 o'clock in the morning. 7 days a week. We'll go out. We'll explore. Then we'll get moving at 8 o'clock the next day. And I got to edit tonight. But that's how we do. Back on some side roads. We've got 2.5 miles on this side road and 1 mile on another road, and then we turn on to US-1. And then we got US-1 for a whole bunch of different segments. And then we will be there. Map shows US-1 in really weird ways. I don't know if it's going to be weirder when we get out of Florida. All right, and we are back on US-1. Still raining. But let's ask our girl, Grok, for some help. Hey Grok, I'm on US-1 heading north. Are there any breweries or distilleries worth stopping by heading north from here on US-1?
Yeah, heading north on US-1, check out Copper Bottom Craft Distillery in Holly Hill, about 6 miles up, or Old A1A Distillery in Flagler Beach, around 12 miles. Orman Brewing Company is super close too if you want something right nearby. Want me to map one?
Yeah, map that one, the second one you said.
Got Old A1A Distillery in Flagler Beach mapped for you. It's 12 miles north with just a 2-minute detour. They're open till 9 tonight, and they're open till 9 p.m.
Alright. See then, we're going to go check out Old A1A Distillery. So we do have to go over to A1A. They're open till 9 o'clock tonight. I would love to go back to the hotel and then go out, but it's still raining. So let's go places that we can drive. It looks like it's going to take us on a fun ride. Actually, it says it's only a 2-minute detour. I don't believe that is. Actually, I liked that one. Yeah, let's do it. There's not many. You can find breweries all over. Distilleries are kind of hard to find in Florida. So let's go to the Old A1A Distillery. It's going to take us over to A1A, of course. Old A1A Distillery. 14 miles away, but it is still headed north. We're going, let's take this way. Let's take the one that's 18 miles away. But it keeps us on US-1 for longer. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to decide. I want to stay on US-1. It's on the beach. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, let's go with the Old A1A Distillery. It's got the name of one of the 2 roads we started out on it. So we'll check out the Old A1A Distillery. I didn't do a live stream from there. Why the hell not? Let's do it. See you guys in 21 minutes over there. Old A1A Distillery. Let's find out a little bit about it. Can you tell me about the Old A1A Distillery?
Old A1A Distillery is a craft spot in Flagler Beach, Florida, at the Flagler Beachfront Winery on North Ocean Shore Boulevard. It's pretty new. Owners Ken and Kelly Tarsitano started it in 2023, opened in 2025, and they distill rum, vodka, tequila, gin, and more right there. About 15 miles south of us in Orman Beach, if you want to check it out.
Wait, it says south of us. Hold on. I just saw something. Guys, it's not often you see something that makes you want to turn around.
Yeah, it's about 10 miles south from here in Orman Beach.
But I see something that makes me want to turn around. Okay.
What's that?
I want to go to, can you navigate me to Annie Oakley's Saloon?
Got it. Navigating to Annie Oakley's Saloon on US-1 in Orman Beach, just 0.1 miles away. Turn by turn starting now.
Yeah, I just saw something that we definitely have to stop at. Okay, it's 0.1 miles away. I just passed it. Not sure exactly how to get there.
Sounds exciting. What is it? You're en route to the distillery right now. Want to add a stop or cancel and navigate there instead?
No, I'm canceling and navigating. I already got it. Thank you, Grok. All right. Annie Oakley's Saloon. That looked like a fun place. Very rarely do you drive by some place you're like, that looks like fun. Let's go check that out. It's only 6:30. We can still make it over to the distillery. Yeah, Annie Oakley's Saloon. I got to do some crazy gymnastics to get over there. I'll see you guys in front. You'll understand why we went there when we go there. Oh, yeah, so that you see what's happening. Essentially, I saw it and all these cones were here. Not letting you go in, or anything like that. I'm actually going to go microphoneless. Because this is the kind of stuff you find on a road trip that's kind of cool. Like, who would think this place existed? Not me. And by the time I saw it, there was just cone, so I had to do a quick U-turn up at the light. Let's take a look at Annie Oakley Saloon, and I apologize for the audio. Left the mic charging back in the car. So Annie's is a lot more interesting from out front. It's just your typical dive bar. They got the urinal wrapped. It's a smoking bar. Looked pretty cool. Had 2 Yanglings, $5 total during their happy hour. Yingling is American beer. It is domestic beer. That's all I'm saying. A lot of places say it isn't. I think I'm gonna go to the hotel now or Bog Brewing. We'll see. I got some ideas. That A1A is just too far out of the way. A1A is still in company when I sat down and looked at it. Kind of show you what it is. It's a little dive bar. It's got some character to it though. I do love the character to it. Kind of cute overall. Okay. 2 Yinglings, $5. It's all good. I think I'm going to, while we still have daylight hours, head towards the hotel, or maybe to Bog Brewing Company. Hey, Mike. The mic is on here. Okay. Yeah, so the old A1A distillery, what happens is, I'll show you this on the screen, is that it's very weird. US-1 goes to it always is to the east of 95. In a couple seconds, it's about to go to the west of 95. So I'd go far out, and I'll trace all the way back to here. So I think the better idea is to go ahead and go to Bog Brewing Company, which is right off US-1. And 7 minutes from where I'm staying tonight. So, I know whether we're going to the brewing company or the hotel first. I'll decide that in transit. But we're going to take US-1 for a little more fun as we go north towards who the hell knows where we get. Then we got to turn around. That's all I'm saying. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know if it's normal or not. That is 95 coming up right there. And we are now to the west of 95 instead of the east of 95. There's 95 south to Miami. And this is still US-1. It's kind of a weird path, but I'll allow it. I think I'm going to go to the hotel directly, check in at the hotel, and then we'll pack a bag and we'll go out exploring. Don't have to worry about driving after that. And we might do that live. We'll see. We're still in Daytona. Oh, there's some barbecue. There is some barbecue. I want to get to the hotel. We're going to get there right about 8:01 p.m. I'll let you know when we check in how many miles we are from our initial point. That'll give us a good 4 or 5 hours of drinking. Out and about. We can go explore. Again, might do it on a live stream. We'll see. But, yeah, we've got 57 minutes till hotel time. And this is... The rain slowed us down. As long as by tomorrow afternoon, as long as we're out of Florida, we'll do some stuff in the morning, get out of Florida, we should be good. Let's just say there's anything interesting coming up in the next 40 miles going north on US-1. Is there anything interesting coming up in the next 40 miles right on US-1 that's definitely a must-see going north?
Yeah, about 20 miles north on US-1 near Palm Coast, Washington Oaks Garden State Park is a definite must-see, with its stunning gardens, Coquina Beach, and historic oaks. Super unique. The Florida Agricultural Museum is right around there too. Great for Florida history, but it's off on Old Kings Road.
Well, here's my problem. It's currently 7 o'clock at night. Can you find me something cool, historical, a cool bar or something like that, 7 o'clock at night to go to?
Head north about 10 miles on US-1 to the 1405 Saloon in Bunnell. It's open till midnight with a cool local vibe. Or closer, 5 miles up, Iron Horse Saloon stays open late too.
Sounds fun, but I think I'm going to just head to my hotel and then I will go out after that. So thank you. Yeah, there's a couple of saloons and stuff like that. It wants me to... No. End trip. I was trying to do a U-turn. Here. Let's go back to the hotel. We'll go exploring after the hotel. I think that will be the safer option to do. So I'll see you guys after I check into the hotel in 54 minutes, and then we'll take an Uber out or we'll walk. I don't really know where this hotel is. We can do either. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure my phone's charged up so we can do a live stream. We'll do someone here, someone a live stream. It'll be huge. That seems to be the better idea because this is what US-1 is right here. So what I assume US-1 will be for a lot of US-1 coming up. Yeah, in Florida, it's kind of stuff all over. But this very well could be my first taste of what we'll be looking at for the rest of the time. Actually, let's look at one more fun thing. So I have a road trip application called Roadside America. Let's see if that's got anything nearby here. Okay. Pirate House. There's a wood motorcycle. Normand. Ruins of Rio Vista. Squat Easter Island Heg. Big Shark of Daytona. Yeah, I don't see nothing crazy yet. Giant Diving Lady. 10-mile brick road. Built by prison labor in 1916. Citizens do not attempt a motorcycle. That's funny. It's an unasphalted brick road extends. Oh, okay. Well, I think right now we're going to focus on getting to the hotel. Then we'll go out and explore till can't explore no more. See you guys in an hour or so. Bye. So what I do find funny is, we were learning yesterday in our video that originally George Washington went down this road, not all the way south to Florida, but this is basically a highway. It's called Federal Highway in many places, US-1. There was just a wait station for trucks. So trucks pay different taxes based on what they're carrying in them and the weight of them and stuff like that. They pay taxes to get the roads fixed and stuff like that. So, this is a road of commerce. Yes, most people are using 95, which is strangely, we're about to cross over it again. So it's now to the east of us. We'll be to the east of it in about 2-3 minutes. Hopefully we get to the hotel before sundown. We can go take an Uber, check out some stuff. Don't worry about drinking and driving if we got an Uber. That's the magic trick. That is the magic trick. Next time, tomorrow, we'll just we'll park somewhere and charge and take an Uber. Slow charger. But you shall see. You shall all see. We have theories and stuff. We're going... This is a 65 mile an hour road right now. I did not expect US-1 to be a 65 mile an hour road. Did you? It looks like a highway. Which it kind of is. I always just thought of it as a place where shops were. But I guess we're learning as we drive US-1. Then it's a highway. Alright, so we made it, and I think we're staying at the nicest place we might stay. Not the Tesla. The Travelodge by Wyndham. I like to cheapen out on hotels. I also like to have free parking and I like the car to be near where I am because I just bring in 2 bags really easily. Yeah, I booked this on Airbnb for like $60 a night for one night. She said since my name's Richard, she gave me an upgrade. I do appreciate. I'll show you. Really funny. The room that I was supposed to have on my key holder, it's gotten scratched. That was 102, then 109, then 119, then 104. I'm gonna go downtown. If we get people on live, there's like a love nook over here, a fridge. I want to see if oh wow, is that Amy Winehouse? Is that Amy Winehouse on my hotel wall? They tried to make her go to rehab, and she said, no, no, no. All right. I joke, I kid. Not finding any functional Wi-Fi here. So I'll ask on the way out, but it's time to Uber to town. Where are we going? I don't know. That's the fun part. Follow along. All right, so I am in St. Augustine, Florida at the Blue Parrot Bar and Lounge and Distillery. They make a sailbird liquor, and I have a drink that I'm having right now. That's the best Long Island I've ever had. Now you might say, it's not called a Long Island. It's called the San Marco at Sunset. It's got vodka, gin, silver rum, agave blanco, orange liqueur, lemon juice, and Coca-Cola. And it's all made right here. Yeah. So I've been to their other location, which is slightly out of town, but I just turned the wrong way and had a good time turning the wrong way. This is the best Long Island I've ever had, and everything's made here, well, minus the Coke, technically the lemon juice, but it's a Grand Marnier. Instead of a triple sec, they use a Grand Marnier, which they're a Grand Marnier with the orange and everything like that. That's good. Check out the Blue Parrot. 2 locations if you are in St. Augustine, Florida. All right, guys. So I did on night 2 like an hour and 40-minute live stream until someone came on asking why I didn't buy Eddie a car. Yeah, I don't buy shit for people. Sorry. Yeah, it's been in the ass too many times. Don't loan people money. Don't buy shit for people. Over to the macaroon filled with French gelato. Ooh. Some bougie has like an ice cream shop. Look at that. It's like a Eiffel Tower and all that. But yeah, I think that's the end of day 2 here. Tomorrow we're gonna get up, rather early hour, go see Ponce de Leon, Fountain of Youth, everything like that. Looking for a street right now. I'd love to go till I'm blackout drunk. No, I wouldn't, because I gotta sleep and get going tomorrow. But I believe this is the end of day 2. Showed you the hotel room already, I think. So Richard from NoPants Profits walking to the street to get an Uber. Reminding you that when you wear no pants, especially on a Wednesday night, you're in a very quiet city of St. Augustine. When the last bar closes at 10. The only thing you got left loose is your shirt. Have a great one. See you from some of the tourist attractions, or one of the tourist attractions here tomorrow. Great one. Bye. Well, I guess another wrap up as I'm sitting here next to one Frederick Douglass. You might say, how do I know it's Frederick Douglass? Because he's got literally the Emancipation Proclamation in his hands. What's up, Frederick Douglass? You good? Sitting across from Tiki Bar. Got moving far too early this morning. It's weird that 10 o'clock feels late. No thanks. Oh, he's walking a line. Oh, there's a walking line over there. But I think it's time for sleep. That's Richard from NoPants Profits saying we gotta get going early tomorrow because US-1 ain't gonna do itself. And when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your turtle shirt. I'm Frederick Douglass. Wish you good night. Bye. Where's your shirt?